Mama, this is my favorite.
It's your favorite?
Yeah.
Mama, close that laundry room door, please.
Okay. Daddy, take a bath.
You gotta take a bath. Come on, your food ready. You gotta hurry up and get it.
Oh, look at.
Oh my God,
Hi.
Hello. I'm sorry that I'm 2 minutes late, but I'm here, y'all. I am here. So I got my music on in the background. Didn't get a chance to cut it off because I'm scrambling just a tad. Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. All right, hey CC guys. Oh God, here we go. All right, y'all. Please send help. All right. Just a few moments, please. All right. I gotta say this out. All right. So, how's everybody doing? You know, what's going on? How has the Tuesday been? Talk to me. Good evening, CC Gauss. All right, so this week we're focusing on marketing and stuff. Did anybody generate any leads or anything of that nature? Hello, Nori. Nori, I know you did some calling. Did anything change after I got off? Oh, I would have had to go to my drive. I'm gonna need some air conditioning or something. Okay. I have to just scroll. Hey Didi, I didn't get what you were supposed to send me. So can you try to did you get a confirmation window after you submitted it? Because I don't see it on my end for some reason. I didn't even get an email. Okay, Nori, that's a start. Follow up in July. So what you're gonna do is follow up with them every month before July. Was it some particular reason why they said follow up in July? Let's do a Google Meet. Let's do that. Let me create one right quick so we can talk. Because y'all know how I do with talking to the chat. I just can't do it.
Mama, can I say hi?
Yes.
Hi.
Why is my notifications blocked? Hold on for this site. Hello. Everyone say hello to Jamaya. All right. Here's the Google Meet. Y'all can hop in here and we can talk. I'm also putting it on the chat right here. It's a major lag on this YouTube live. Yeah. But y'all come into the Google Meet, and then we can have a conversation about your marketing efforts today, if you want. And I'm gonna just let y'all know that here we go. I'm suffering from a little bit of just hello, one of my favorite people. Definitely suffering from task management issues. So I be overloading myself or whatever with tasks, and then when it's time to do something, I find myself being overwhelmed or pile too much stuff on. And so with that, I have to just do better with my scheduling and saying no, and stop saying I'm available when I don't need to be available. So that's my biggest thing right now, because I didn't get any calls done today, not none. And so Monique asked me an important question. She said, Mashika, have you found yourself being able to consistently call Monday through Friday? And I felt very bad telling her no. And so I'm going to work on that. And then I also talked to Monique and Shawnee, and they were saying that, hey, we just need some more examples. We need to know what it looks like to talk to a seller. We need to know how these conversations need to go down and all that stuff. And so as I market, I'm supposed to be going live, each and every day as I talk to sellers. So I'm going to be working on that. And I think what I'm going to do is just have some quiet time after this live and figure out what's important for you guys, because the door openers onboarding and the closers, the one-on-ones aren't that important as getting the information and knowledge that you need. And so I think I may push that back a little bit. So if I reach out and say, hey, I need to reschedule, y'all just let me know what y'all availability is like, and then we can go from there. Cool. Okay, Didi, if it said that, then I should have got it, but I don't see Hannah. I don't see it at all. Let me try one more time. Girl, it's on here. Hold on. Girl, right up in my face. Sorry, Didi, I got it. All right. So I need you to call me after this is over so we can talk. But I got it. All right. So hello, Denise. Hello, Nori. Since your face is on here, let's talk. So you said you had 2 follow-ups in July. Did they say why July?
No, they didn't. They were, to me, they sound really old. Oh gosh, that sounds really bad. Mm-hmm. But they sound elderly and tired. Like I called them around that time. They was like, "Oh no, not ready right now." Right. I said, "Okay, well, would you be ready in the next 30 days? The next 60 days? Do you want me to follow up by the end of the year?" And she was like, "Oh no, July." I said, "Okay. I'll be in touch with you just to follow up and see if you're still interested in selling your property." She said, "Okay." And then literally the next call after that was a guy. He sounded a little old too, and he was just trying to rush me off the phone. But he said that not right now, but soon. And I asked the same question. In the next 30 days, in the next 60. I do 30, 60, 90, or at the end of the year. And he was like, "Oh, the summertime." I said, "Okay." So I just figured July.
Don't push it that far back. Yeah.
But I need to call them every 30 days.
Yeah, every 30. Definitely. And if you see that their conversation starting to change, 30 at the 30-day mark, then we need to see what they're saying and kind of decipher if we need to make that every week or if we need to spread it out a little bit. Right. So let me Denise, did you get a chance to make calls?
I did not. I was supposed to Kente today at work. I'm gonna do better tomorrow.
I can't with you. Not Kuta Kente. Can I?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make calls, y'all. It's a good time in Arizona to do so. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be live. It's already recorded. It's already here. So I'm just gonna make calls in Arizona, and we're gonna have conversations off of my calls. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Let's do this. I need to that's because everything is over here. Thank you. Can you bring me one more bottle of water, please?
Who's this on the counter with the cup of that?
I don't even know.
Can I need it? Can I have it? Because I never drink one of them.
All right. So, get this off here. All right. I need to. Melon. Yeah, what is the verb? Thank you. Jermaine, we're not doing that.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alright, I got a list. I don't got a list. Hold on, y'all. So this is what I'm gonna do instead. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I go with this scrambling thing again. Where's the Dropbox? I don't know. Please, over. Okay, here we go. We cooking with grease right now. Alright, so I need to upload these on Google Sheet. Okay, so as you cold call, what I like to do is make sure that the property I'm calling on I thought this was on scriptures. Alright. No, the other one is. Let's open that one. You got the phone. Run that song. put a number in the chat. Hey, Laura. Somebody put a number in the chat. Just a random number. Make it a big number. See, I know this is in here, though. Okay, so let me check my drive over here.
Hey, put it back. Right now. You don't need no more. Put it back.
And that's that. Okay, so I wonder if it'll just open up real quick. And then as it does that, I'll wait. 19573. Thank you, Laura. At this rate, Didi, I should have just asked you to email me your list, Didi.
You done, Ash?
Anybody else did some marketing today? Nothing, Ashley. I'm over here scrambling, girl. That's all you miss, me scrambling. Okay, y'all. Say 1 minute. 1 minute left. Ashley, did you do some marketing today? Please share it with me. I gotta have something ready to go. Okay. Okay, we got something. Ooh. Stay now. Ooh. Stay now. What time is it in Texas? All right, we just gonna roll with this because I got dressed. Show me numbers. Come on, you could do it. You could do it. Not the procrastinator, queen. Didi. All right, now I'm really scrambling out. And just like this girl is living me
No.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna call buyers today because that's the only thing I got available. And I ain't finna sit here and just have y'all sitting and watching me stress out. So let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? And one for me. Mm-hmm. All right.
You got 6 minutes.
Hi, you reached Richard Webb. The tone procedure.
I don't want to leave nothing at the time, Richard. So what I'm doing right now is Richard didn't answer the phone, so he may be busy with dinner or something with his family. So I'm going to say, hey, Richard, I'm a investor in Arizona, and I was wondering if you were currently on the market for some real estate in Arizona at the moment. Oliver, can you turn that down, please? All right, moving right along. 489 1043. Yeah, send that to me, Didi. Just email it to me, baby girl.
Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. My name is Mashika. How are you doing today?
Hi, Ashika. Good. How are you?
Good. So I was just bugging you at the moment because I'm an investor in Arizona. You know, I do some investing out there, and I network up with a lot of other investors out there, and I sell real estate to them. And so I was wondering if you were interested in, you know, you currently on the market for any real estate in Arizona right now.
I appreciate the call, and yeah, you know, I'm an investor myself. Can I ask where you got my number from?
On the home investors list.
All right, good. So you're calling all over the place.
Yes, I am.
Where do you live?
So I'm local here in South Carolina.
South Carolina. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay. And you're calling around home investors guys in Arizona. Do you have investors that you're working for trying to find properties, or what is it mainly that you do?
So mainly, what I do is I do a little bit of everything, okay? And so primarily what I do, you know how it is. So primarily,
you're a hustler.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So primarily what I do is, you know, invest in real estate. And so this year I'm focusing on building my rental portfolio. And so in the meantime, what I'm doing is wholesaling or fixing and flipping to build my capital up in order to, be cash heavy by the end of this year so that I can support my team, my employees, and have gap money in between fix and flips. And I'm sorry about that background noise. You know how toddlers are.
Oh, you kidding me? You gotta make money for those little ones.
I'm telling you. So, you may hear that every now and then when we're on the phone. So I'm glad I broke you in on the first call.
I've got 5 little rugrats myself. So
oh my goodness. I have two little girls, a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, and it's been a joy and it's a journey.
My youngest is 6, so hang in there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Hang in there.
Good. I'm glad to know it's something there.
Yeah.
But yes, so
that's good. So you're okay. So you're let me ask you this. Are you working with a system? Have you invested in like some local investor stuff, or like how are you doing this? How did you get your start with this? Just tell me a little bit more about how you're doing this.
Yes, of course. So I got started in real estate probably about 3 years ago now. And so I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you probably hear that a lot. But I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I ran up on Bigger Pockets, and I just started reading and consuming information, watching the interviews that they do with other investors on the show, and just trying to figure out more about real estate and what I wanted to do. Because by the time I had my second child, I figured, you know what? I had to find something, something more concrete, something with more longevity, and something that I can pass down to them, once I pass on. And so I've been an entrepreneur for a couple of years now, but I've been a serial entrepreneur. So jumping from one business to another, and I said, I need something more stable. I need something that's going to be the it. And I don't have to, keep on going from business to business. And so it was real estate for me. So once I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, it just made sense to me as far as you talking about, retiring early and, really having passive income for that financial freedom. And so with that, I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, I don't have a full-time job. I've been an entrepreneur. I don't just have a whole bunch of cash laying around to, buy properties, and the credit isn't the best thing. So how do I buy property with no money? And so I came across this video about wholesaling, and, it talked about how I could, sell properties to investors by getting it, under getting it under contract with the seller and selling it to an investor. And so that's what I, got my hand into. And so over time, it was just like, you know what, Mashika, this isn't a long-term play. I want to be an investor. I want to be the guy or girl that I sell to versus, the one that goes out here and do all the work and, get a little bit of return versus I'm selling it to Tyler and he's bringing in bread, so much money. And so he gets to do it maybe 1 or 2 or 3 a year and does well for himself for the rest of the year. But I may have to do like 30 just to get to where he is. And so I got smarter about it, and I started, getting into mentorships and stuff. Pace Morby, right? You ever heard of him?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's my mentor.
Yeah.
So I took his mentorship, and he just, expanded my way of thinking as far as long term, so getting into being an investor, seeking out people who could be private lenders for you, so you don't have to come out of pocket or go get a loan, and really just getting creative with the way that you acquire real estate. And so I was sold from there, and all through last year, I just changed, my mindset around real estate, and I just knew I wanted to get away from wholesaling, and I wanted to be a true investor, because it doesn't mean that I have to have all this credit, built up. I got to get approved for a loan. It's more about my network. Who am I connected to help me get to where I'm trying to go as far as, my vision and my goals for my family. And, once I changed that, it was like, it's no stopping me now. I just have to find the people, that's going to be of assistance, somebody that I can add value to, and they bring value back. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I ended here on the phone with you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And sounds like you're doing good, and that's great. So Pace used to be a part of our group, and
okay.
He's a hustler.
Yes.
Pace has done a lot of good, helped a lot of people. I'm not sure exactly what his what his strategy is now, other than just getting people signed up. And I take it you pay like a fee, and Pace kind of coaches you. Is that how he does it now? Or
yeah, so it's a group setting now. So it's probably about over 3,000 of us in a mentorship now. And then you pay an entry fee, you get in, and you're in for life. And so the thing that I like about his mentorship is that once you're in, and he over delivers. And so like a lot of times in the real estate industry, you'll run into mentors who they kick you out at a certain time. You probably got 6 months or so to consume the information, and then you're gone. And so he has the group where we stay in forever. We have access to the information, and he continues to continue teaching, which means like every week he has Zoom calls going on, maybe 5 or 6 days out the week where he's teaching us stuff. He's bringing in attorneys, he's bringing in other investors. So he keeps us going. And so it can be overwhelming how much information he's actually putting out there. But as far as just him positioning you for success, like I've got that and then some. And so if I just had to pay for the community to be able to go ahead.
Yeah. Is he partnered with Jamil still, or is Pace just doing it on his own,
So, he's been in partnership with Pace and Jamil and Brent. And so they do this YouTube channel called Wholesale Hotline. So if you haven't known already, he's done the TV show now. And so him and Jamil does that. But as far as just a merger in their business, I don't think it's that much of a partnership, but they merge their mentorships from time to time. So there's Jamil's students will come in and we'll partner and things like that. And then they do the TV show and they fix and flip together. They do a lot together. Like over the years, their relationship has definitely done good.
We were all part of the group when Pace started meeting Jamil. And this is, I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, because Jamil was local here in Arizona, and he would buy, a good amount of properties from the Home Investors Guide. And eventually Pace just got to a point where he was wanting to do a lot more than what our franchise allowed him to do, and so he kind of just went on his own, and we were all, it was bittersweet. We like Pace, Pace is he's a charismatic guy. He was great to have a part of the group, and so it's obviously he's done well, and we're all happy for that, for Pace. So I just didn't know exactly what, because we can imagine we get, for all of you that go through his system, he gives our numbers to a lot of people, and so I get this phone call quite often. And
really?
I don't, we don't benefit from it at all.
Now, when you say don't benefit from it, what's the results of the conversation? Tell me more about that.
No, it's okay. It's just this, discussing potential opportunities to work together. And, we have, you got to imagine in Arizona, especially in the Phoenix area, when we buy lots of properties, there's 20 of us, 20 franchises. And, we wholesale to a lot of people. Most of the times we're not wholesaling, anymore as much as, we are able to take down the deal and make it a whole thing,
Exactly.
And so I'm probably not the best person to help you get deals that you can sell to another investor, if that makes sense.
That
right?
makes total
Because
sense.
usually we're going to be, as much as I am wanting to support your success, I got 5 kids that I'm trying to support. I'm going to make as much as I can on every deal.
Right. And so let me, if you don't mind, let me cut you off 1 second, Tyler. So for me, I'm sorry if the conversation kind of led to that. You thought that's what I was, calling for. But what I want to do is add value to you. And so you mentioned that you buy property, you done got out of wholesaling, you're taking out a lot of stuff. And so what's your extra strategy? Are you doing buy and hold, or are you doing fix and flip?
Little both, yeah. So I look at, the deal and go, hey, is this a good long-term rental strategy right now on this one? Or, can I make the spread? And, so I've gotten to where I have a portfolio and, I've got, 5, 6 rehabs going on right now. And I just left an appointment where I just bought a house for $350,000 that I'll be able to turn around and sell in 2 months for probably $450,000.
Congrats on that.
Those are, I appreciate it, but we pay a lot, right? We pay a lot in the franchise fees, we pay a lot in marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And so here, I hear you saying what you're wanting to do, and I appreciate it. And I hope I didn't come across in any way that I didn't think you were calling me to try to just either have me give you deals. I was trying to get to what is the best way you're looking to expand and grow and help. And so for me, buying our franchise and putting in the marketing dollars, the difference is, for you, you probably are coming across deals. I don't know exactly how you're getting them or how you're marketing yourself, other than trying to build relationships. But you're gonna make the most money when you can talk directly to home sellers and you work out the deal with them.
Exactly.
And then you have all the leverage in the world to sell to whoever you want to sell to. And
exactly.
And there's plenty of hard money out there for you to borrow to buy the house. You don't have to have your own money, and a lot of them don't require credit scores, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking of you and your children. It's going to be awesome when you get to the point, like you already said, where you can be the one that negotiates directly with the home seller, and you get that deal for $350. You take it down, you pay your hard money, sell it in a couple months, and you got $100,000. 70. It'll probably be 75 in that number.
Yeah.
And then you put that towards either another rental, and in 10 years you're gonna be loaded. It's gonna be awesome for you, and I hope you can get there, and I want you to get there. Again, for me, I'm not really the guy that's gonna be training and developing and doing that. So if I can help you in some way, help me understand what it is that you think I can do. How can I best help you?
Okay, absolutely. So Tyler, this call wasn't about me. And so I'm sorry if it kind of morphed into that. And so what I was trying to do is bring value to you. And me doing that would be bringing you the property. So I talk to the property owners all day long, and I get the properties under contract, and I turn around to people like you and sell it to you, if it fits your criteria. So you say you're doing 5 or 6 rehabs right now. Well, one of those are pretty much going to come up soon on the market, and you're going to need to replace that other one with a new rehab to keep that money flowing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what I'm looking to do is say, hey, Tyler, I got another one over here in that same neighborhood, possibly. Here's the numbers. It's pretty much around the same price you paid for the first one. Let me get you another $100,000 in your pocket. Does that sound good for you?
It sounds great.
All right. So that's my job. It's right.
Let me ask you, how are you getting to help me understand? Because I can explain to you how I get the calls that my phone rings, right? I pay a good amount every month in marketing. My marketing team, since mailers, we do paid search on internet, we do TV, we do radio, we do all of these avenues, right? And it's quite expensive. And I'm not saying that it's the best way to do it at all. I'm just saying that that's what I do.
Right.
How are you living in South Carolina, getting appointments with homeowners in Arizona? How are you doing that?
Okay, so remember when I told you that I'm a part of the mentorship with Pace Marbury, right?
Okay, yep.
All right, so I have several people that I can lean on in that mentorship to say, hey, I need you to go take Tyler to this property that I just locked up on a contract and show him it so he can walk through and say whether or not he wants to buy it, and vice versa on the seller end. I have this property locked up, and I need you to go do the walkthrough, get some pictures, let me know what the rehab is, and then you send it back to me. And I don't ever have to walk a property ever in Arizona because I have that network, they're available to me at my disposal at any time.
Are you getting the leads through the mentorship? I'm still unclear on how you're getting the leads.
No, so I do my marketing like you do yours, but the difference between me and you is I pay way less money than you would pay in marketing. And so most of the time, my leads and my prospects as I talk to sellers comes from free sources. So like the county, and I do a lot of networking with other wholesalers in the industry too. So I have this lady that I'm working with now. Her name is Dee Dee, And Dee Dee is in Arizona. And so if I needed Dee Dee to go to a property and, you know, lock it up and get pictures and meet with the seller and things of that nature, she can do that. She pulls her own list too, from different softwares that's available to us to pull a list. And she'll pull the list and she'll does her own marketing, like cold calling and stuff like that, to the seller. And if she gets something leads, you know, a lead saying that, hey, I want to sell my house, well, she comes to me and I lock it up for her. And so I have the conversation with the seller. I get them to the finish line, and then we sell the deal to you.
Cool. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Great. That's good to hear. I love that you can articulate that. And, you know, again, we're pretty, you know, as a council here, where we're spending, you know, somewhere between $400,000 and $500,000 a month, right, in marketing. It's a lot of money. Yeah. And, you know, the fact that you can get leads for a lot less, I respect that, and that's great. Mm-hmm. The challenge that I find, and if I'm being honest, is most of the people that I've given opportunities to, like you, to bring deals, mm-hmm. when I vet that deal out, it's either not, it's not worth what you think it's worth, or it needs more rehab than you say it needs, and so it discredits your group, right? It discredits us to go, oh, it's another wholesaler that's just trying to get 5,000 or 10,000, and they move on, and they're not, whether I make or don't make money on a deal doesn't really matter to them, and so it's easy for us to go, it's just kind of a waste of time.
Right. And
I'm just being honest, because with, you know, my email, it is full of deals every day, right? And I only have so much time to vet those out. Mm-hmm. On top of my own deals that I'm getting, and so I go, hey, if I'm going to sit down and comp these, run through the pictures, you know, and I look at the deal and I go,
hello,
4, 10, did I lose you?
You kind of went out a little bit, but I can hear you better now.
Okay. So I think you get my point, right? So here's what I would think. This is my cell phone. If you don't mind, if you'll text me your name and your number and your email so I can put it in my phone, or send me an electronic card, mm-hmm. I'll plug you in. Okay. If you get a deal in Arizona that you got some spread on and you want me to take a look at it, mm-hmm. and you're pretty confident in it, I'll absolutely be happy to do that. Okay. And, you know, for me, sending me a text with the address, the details of, you know, what's going on. Is it vacant at closing? Is there photos? What do you know about the property, good, bad, and the ugly? The last.
I'm losing you again.
Find out later, and I'm kind of on the outskirts of town a little, so.
Gotcha.
Anyway, but I appreciate the call. I want you to do well. I am happy to build more relationships and have more contacts sending me deals. And if I get anything in South Carolina, I got my girl now.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna tell you what, Tyler, you know, I want to be the different one, right? You know, I like to say to people all the time, you're never going to meet another Mashika. You're never going to do business with another Mashika. Okay. And so what that means to me is I want to exceed your expectations. I don't want to be that other wholesaler that's in your inbox sending you deals that's not deals, right? Calling a deal that's not a deal. So with that, you know, I have conversations with you and I say, you know what, listen, Tyler, let me know, you know, what your price point is. Let me know how much spread you need. Let me know what's your criteria. Do you want 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, whatever that looks like? What's your max rehab? Like, I get to the nitty gritty, and that's why I like to have conversations versus just sending you some random email with a property. Because I want to make sure one thing. If I send Tyler a text with a property information, a price, and everything, and I'm expecting him to buy it, I want to know for a fact that he's going to buy it. And how else would I know that if I don't know his criteria down to a science, and I know how he thinks when he looks at a property pretty much, okay, based on like your if you got a formula you go by, if you understand that, hey, if it's a buy and hold, I need to be making at least $300 a month net cash flow. If I have if I have a flip, well, I need to be bringing home at least 20,000 profit, and that means after I pay interest and fees to my lenders, after rehabs, and that's even with some extra cushion in there for anything that pops up during a rehab. So when I say build a relationship, that's what I'm looking for when I want to serve you by bringing you deals that make sense for your business model. Right? I don't just want to send you anything that doesn't make sense and you'll never touch. And then next thing you know, I never hear from you again. That's not what I want. What I want to do is get it right the first time. And by doing that, then we get to have another conversation saying, you know what, Mashika, this is what I look for. And you know what I like most, Tyler, is when you send me something that you've bought before. Like, all I need is an address and I'll be able to find everything else. You send me that, and you let me know like what you're paying as far as like hard money loans, what's the interest on that and stuff. And I promise you, I'll be able to figure out what you need from there and be able to send you something very similar to that.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Why don't you text me your contact for now?
Okay.
If I don't know that I want to go through all that work to send that stuff to you right now.
No, don't do that.
For that, right?
Yeah.
But at least I know who you are.
Right.
You know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And let's start with that. And if it turns into something more where we can do some deals or whatever, then that's even better. And I appreciate the call.
All right, sounds good, Tyler. Well, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna get that information over to you, and then we can talk from there. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
All right.
Y'all sleep.
No, that was good.
Who was that? Denise?
Yeah, you broke him down. He acted like you didn't want to cooperate a little bit, but you was not having it. He was like, wait a minute, you got it twisted. I'm calling to help you.
I'm calling to help you, Winnie. Like, let's get to the helping. How can I serve you? This ain't about me. This is about you. And so that's why in the industry, when a lot of people don't get anywhere with buyers, is because they're used to wholesalers doing a bad job. And what I wanted to tell him was, send me something that you've seen already. You've seen already that came across your desk and it wasn't a deal. And then let me turn it into a deal for you, right? And so with that, all I have to do is just show him that I can do what I say I can do, and we're gonna be the best of friends after that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was Tyler who? What was it?
Tyler Bigler.
Oh, okay. I had that word.
Tyler Bigler. So, and then he knows my mentor. We got rapport there and everything. Why can't I get in this stupid thing? You know what? I got it in my sent. Hold on, y'all. Do anybody got any questions about that call? There it is. Hold on, y'all. Let's pause for a brief break. Denise, you know the one in?
I don't know, but I missed whatever I was supposed to
Good.
You're trying to throw this Chick-fil-A sandwich down my throat. But let me ask you about someone as far like our homework. So I have my jar, and I have my money. But I was telling my daughter I'm gonna also put keys in my I'm gonna put keys in my jar and label them like for properties, like not properties, but like homes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put keys in my jar also.
Okay, so what are the keys representing for you in that aspect?
Opening doors and property that I own, that are mine, that are in my name, and that I'm responsible for.
Yeah, so I just want you to know that I'm finna show do that too. Because that is amazing. Hold on, y'all. Y'all go scrambling again. Alright, let me see this. Y'all pray for Joanna because she just be going through.
That's the Joe. That's the baby.
Yeah, girl. That is and she knocking on the door now. That's why I hate Google Voice sometimes. Because they don't let you do what you need to do. I'm gonna have to just text me from my real number. Okay. So
I have a question when you have a second.
Yes, who is this?
This is Denise. I think it's just a general question.
Yes, ma'am. What's the question?
So like, let's say you find a seller and they agree to the terms, and you put them under contract, and like on like the 1st, like April 1st, and then you find a buyer on April 1st because we already got buyers lined up and they just ready for what we got, what we find. We find a buyer. What would the time frame look like from finding the property, find a buyer? Because those two have to go hand in hand to you at the closing table receiving a wire or a check for your wholesale fee that you received. What does that time frame look like?
So I didn't hear none of that. Denise, so give me 1 second. We're gonna have to change locations. And
it might be my phone. Yeah.
No, I heard you. Like I heard you talking, but okay. Did it compute? No. So give me a second. Cause I'm finna just low key lose it. All right. Do I got a key right here? No, because the Wi-Fi not even gonna reach. Okay. Y'all, welcome to my front porch. So here we are.
I like that
Now,
red door.
thank you, girl. Now, Denise, ask me again, please.
Yes. So we find a buyer. I mean, we find a seller, motivated seller.
Mm-hmm.
They agree to the terms that we come up with, and we have the buyer already lined up, and they say yes, they like those numbers. It works for their portfolio. You know what they're trying to do. What does the time frame? Is it what would the time frame look like? Say we found the seller on April the 1st, and we have the buyer lined up already April 1st. Both parties say yes. What does the time frame look like from that yes to us or me receiving the wire or the check for the wholesale, whatever I wholesale it for?
So it just depends on the title company or closing attorney. It depends on what their like schedule is and stuff. So just normally it'll be about 30 days. It shouldn't really be more than 30 days. I know in South Carolina here, I could expect to be paid in like 30 days. If it's like a slow period, maybe sooner than that. And if it's somewhere like up north or somewhere, I'll be paid pretty quick. So it might take 2 weeks, a week, however it just goes. It just depends on like the schedule of the closing attorney and that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So the best deal is to have deal after deal after deal on the table, so that once you do start 30 days, close on that first one. 35th day, you close on that next one.
Exactly.
40th day, you just close on that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the way you need to have the chips falling.
I want to close something every week.
Yeah, so go ahead and put that out there and say, you know what, I'm just going to close something every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Didi, what time is it in Arizona? So I think I'm going to be able to do one more. And I ain't get no email from you either, Didi, for the list. Yeah, I'm sorry about today. Like, today was just a little rough. All right, so let me try to get this person on the line. Tyler said he had 5 kids. Bless his heart. And then he call them nuggets.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Okay, so that first guy, Richard, before Tyler, the one I text, he said he got out the business. So I just asked him, did he sell his property? Because maybe we could pick something up from him. If I'm shaking y'all, it's because it's cold outside. And I ain't got no jacket right now. 389-7380. Come through, Didi. Come through. I don't even know.
Hello, this is Paul Reedhead with.
All right, so he's still alive and well. I didn't mean to say it like that, but that's still his number. So, where's my home business tag? Here it is. So this is, I'm gonna just put it yellow. So who want to see me sell a deal to Tyler by the end of the month?
Me.
Who is that? Denise. Denise always trying to haggle me.
That's right. Because when I ain't motivated and you come for me, that'd be what I need.
Motivate me, bitch. See, it's what I'm Okay, so he responded back to my text and everything, and he sent me his contact information. So he's ready to ride. So I'm gonna send him some. Y'all watch.
Yeah.
Y'all watch. All right, Didi, let me call because you sent me on the list. So let me try to get a seller on the phone. All right. Um, 602. Sometimes you gotta do it in the cold shaking. Don't let it stop you though. I ain't doing nothing at all. All right, that ain't working, Didi. So let me go to the next.
Please leave your message for Rose.
Rose, answer the phone, Rose. Oh, snap. What time is it in Colorado? Let me see. All right, so I'm about to text Rose and say, hey, Rose. Hey, Rose, how are you? And that's how I'm going to get her to text back because she don't know who this is, but I just mentioned her name. So she's going to be interested. 062 3096.
Number you have dialed is not in service.
Oh, my God. Viewing, editing. She said, who is this? My name is Mashika. I was reaching out to see if you had any interest in selling your property at address. All right, moving right along. She don't even say hello, but she a little rude. All right, 928. Go back. That number was disconnected, I believe. 480 358 538 480 358 53. Wait, 480 Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is this Michael?
Who's this?
Hi, this is Mashika. I'm over here in South Carolina on this dark day, and I was just reaching out to
I'm
see.
sorry, I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It sounds muffled, but go ahead.
Okay. What about now?
All right.
Okay, so I was just reaching out to see if you had any interest in selling your property at North 60th Lane. No, he didn't. So we called back because maybe he got disconnected. We don't know.
Please leave your message for 4.
Okay, he probably hung up, so we're just gonna move along. Here we go. Let's see what good old Fred trying to do. Didi, that was Michael on number 5, and you got no answer there. So just go ahead and say that he's not interested. 980. What? All right, moving right along. 469 074. We do. Let's see what time it is over there.
Please leave your message for
Who? So I just text Rito and I said, "Hey Rito, how are you?" Let's see if he responds.
Hello.
Hey Mark, how are you today?
Pretty good.
Good. I was just reaching out to see if you had any interest in selling your property on Maryland Avenue.
In the lease, no.
Okay. Do you own any other property that you would consider selling?
No, I don't.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today. You have a wonderful evening. Okay. I'm going to just say he said it back, you know? Move right along. So Didi, that was Mark Lawler. You can put it, he not interested.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6.
So we're going to dial that number again.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, we're going to text him. I said, hey, Clint, is now a bad time? Because he keeps forwarding my call.
Please leave your message for 62.
Didi, why Arizona not being good to me today? Usually I can get people to answer the phone. Maybe it's too early because usually when I call over there, it might be like closer to 9, I think. I can't remember. Jamming. Let me try to call her again. Let me see. What did he say?
Please leave your message for 6.
All right, we're just going to have to text her. I'm going to say, hey, Lizette, is now a good time? Or is now a bad time? Okay, and then, let's see, Arthur. 623 873. Sorry, bounce next. That's not what must not work. And I'm just see
Sorry, but the person.
Six, 3, 5, 3. I don't speak no SBO now. All right, so Clint texted me back. He said, who is this? And so I told him what I was trying to do here. So that was Rodolfo. Now for Terry. It's her wrong on the bad number. Lucy, she sent a text. Let me start here. Oh, dang, she got notes too. Alright, hold on. I don't go bad now, but no answer. Alright, let me start here then. Campbell. 4, 5. Let's go. Oh my God, nobody's answering the phone for me. Honey, somebody done sent me an image and ain't no telling what it is. Let me tell y'all, when y'all start texting people, I done got sent a private part, a male private part. I done got sent. I think that was probably the only thing very, very vulgar. But yeah. So people get nasty with you and smart with you. You know, they be like, what's the question you supposed to ask? Like, who is this? Or something. What is that? And they be like, these nuts. I don't have people be petty and do that to me. But all in all, I'm still alive. Still getting this money. 7571. Still solving these problems. I'm scared to even open it, honey. I don't know what it is. Let's see. So Clint said he'll sell it for $1 million. So y'all know the GIF. Let me see if y'all can see it. Do what he sent me, y'all.
Oh, he's funny.
I wish I could send GIFs back on the Google Voice, but they don't allow you. So I asked him, will he be willing to sell a finance it to me and throw in a puppy with it too? And I'm gonna see what he gonna say. So which one was that? That was Clint Nielsen. Did he? So that's the line. Let me see. Clint. Oh, wait. Yeah. Number 9. Line number 9. You said you ain't get no answer. And so he not interested. Hi, is this Steven?
Yes, it is. It sure is. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, Steven. How are you?
Just fine.
Good. My name is Mashika. I won't take too much of your time, hopefully, but I was just reaching out to see if you had any interest in selling that property on West Catalina
No, not
Drive.
at all. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Oh, got it. At least he was, kind of nice. Should we be- Didi, come in the Google Meet for me, please. That number must be broke. Y'all, Joanna is in there calling me. It sounds like she done made her way out the room.
The number you are trying to call is not reachable.
All right, Didi. So number 82, that first number is disconnected. No, yeah, some of these people names, I just be like, baby, I'm sorry if I mess it up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but the person...
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because maybe my timing isn't right, I'm gonna try to call one more buyer.
Thank you for calling George Brazil.
George
Plumbing it.
What? Nah. No. So I think the last number on this, I can't remember which one I called, but I'm gonna just start here. This little man with his truck need to figure out where he's supposed to be going, because he seemed a little lost.
Hi, this is Kevin. I'm not available to take your call.
Okay, Kevin. So I just text Kevin and I said, is he currently on the market for any property in Arizona? Wait.
Please leave your message for
Lucy Wenger.
Lucy Granger. That's the wrong number. Oh, let me redo that. All right. 539 360.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ryan?
Sorry, say that again?
Is this Ryan?
No, I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry about that. You wouldn't happen to be a property investor in Arizona, would you?
You know what?
Property investor, like a real estate investor?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You are? Okay. Are you currently on the market for any property in Arizona? You said you don't? Okay, got it. So what kind of property are y'all usually buying in Arizona? All right, so would you prefer wholes or fix and flips? Okay. And as far as just capacity is concerned, if I send you about 10 good deals, do the numbers make sense on those? Are you willing to buy them? All right.
Say that again?
I said, if the deals make sense and I send you about 5 of them at a time, do you think you have the capacity financially to pick them all up at one time?
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem.
Got it. Now, when you look at numbers, when it comes to a deal, are you more of a profit guy or are you more of, whatever I can make money on, I'm willing to touch?
Yeah. If I make money on it, I'm willing to do it.
Okay. So if you make about $10,000 on a fix and flip, that's okay for you?
Well, it depends on what I'm putting up for that, right?
Gotcha.
So it has to make sense. I'm not going to put up $500,000 to make 10.
Right. But if you put up 10 to make 10, is that more kind of in your arena?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I can put up for $10,000. Yeah, 10,000 is no problem. 20,000 is no problem.
Gotcha.
If it's under 70, I'll make 10 on that only.
Okay, great. So one more thing. Do you have like a rehab max? And so when I say that, I know some people don't like to touch like a full gut or something like that. Do those scare you away or you're all for it?
We can do rehab. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And then last but not least, what areas in Arizona, do you like to stay in as far as just buying preference?
Any part of Arizona.
Okay, got it. And then what's the best way to send you a deal?
Text the cell number you called.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Well, I should be sending you something real soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and last thing, I didn't get your name because I was calling for Ryan. So what is your name?
JJ Martinez.
Got it. JJ Martinez. All right. Well, nice to have this conversation with you, JJ. I'm looking forward to doing business with you soon.
Likewise. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Everybody in their mama out tonight. But so don't make that mistake when using spreadsheets because I'm looking at Ryan. I got JJ right here. Instead of calling this man Ryan. But I'm glad I found him in the right place. So let me see if I can get Donald on the phone. And then we're going to talk. Didi, I got you 2 buyers, girl. Let's see if we can make it 3. Girl, I want you to send me this chick. But you can't answer the phone.
You've reached Eric Cook. I'm temporarily.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. And that's the wrong number anyway. I'm going to have to see about him. Well, let me see. And Didi, another thing that might be... Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is this Eric?
It is. Who's this?
Hi, Eric. This is Mashika. I'm a fellow real estate investor here in Arizona, and I come across a lot of deals that don't fit my investment criteria. And I was wondering if would you be interested in taking a look at some of those and seeing if you will be interested in buying them.
I'm out of the real estate game right now.
Oh no! Why did you decide to fall back?
What's that?
Why did you decide to get out the game?
I have another business that I run full time.
Gotcha.
So I don't have time.
Understood. Do you still own any property, or you sold off your portfolio?
No, I mean I own a couple, but I'm not looking for anything right now.
All right. Are you looking to sell anything by chance?
Nope.
All right. All right. Well, that's clear enough for me. I thank you for your time today.
All right.
All right. He right, and they circle just keep getting smaller and smaller. No wonder my mentor just cleaning up house in Arizona. He ain't got no competition. One more, Didi. One more. We got to get one more, Didi. I ain't got time for people that ain't got to answer the phone now.
Thank you for calling Homevestors Home Again Properties.
So that's him. So I'm asking Michael, hi, are you currently looking to buy any property in Arizona right now? Let's see what he says. Clint. We got another Clint. Hold on, y'all. We shall persevere in the midst of it all. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. Boost me up, Ashley. Thank you, girl.
This is Kristen. Thank you for calling.
What? I'm looking for Clint, not no Kristen or Christine. 415-5233. One more, Didi. I know we can do it. I hope Didi's still on here. Didi, is you still here with me, Didi? Somebody say one more in the chat. Give me that energy.
Hello, you've reached the cell phone of Jason Arnett.
Okay, Jason, I'm in the right place. So let's send you a little text. So I'm gonna say the same thing I said to Michael, and I'm gonna just simply copy and paste it and change the name. Jason. Hey, Jason, are you currently looking to buy a new property in Arizona right now? Let me see, Jason. Oh, we got another Jason with the Y. This gotta be it. This gotta be the one right here, y'all. 229. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Kayla. Somebody said stop.
Thanks for calling. This is Jason Ellingson. Please leave a message.
I don't want to leave a message, Jason. I just want to talk to you. And the other Jason is acting a little temperamental. It's 2829. Okay. All right. Oh, you've been in the shower for an hour? Excuse me. Denise, pop me. Can you virtually pop me?
Behave now. Behave.
Jesus. All right, let's see. Come on, Lamar. Come through, Lamar. Do it for the team. Oh,
Hello, this is Lamar.
hi, Lamar. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Good. My name is Mashika. I won't take too much of your time. I'm just a fellow investor here in Arizona, and I was wondering if you had, any more room, financially to buy any property this year.
We are buying properties. We don't buy a lot of outside properties. We usually buy our own properties that come with through our, our advertising and so forth.
Okay.
Occasionally we have. It's been a while, but you could put us on a list if you want.
Okay, cool. Now, this is how I feel about lists, right? So, I have this on list. I email everybody, but I never hear back from anybody, And so for me, I like to be either face-to-face or over the phone or through a text. That way I know it's getting to you. And then you let me know some feedback. So if I put you on a list and I send you something, can you at least commit to giving me back some feedback, whether or not it works for you or it does not?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Lamar, what's the best way to reach you?
You can tell me to text me this number.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that. And last thing, do you have like a specific area that you want to invest in, or are you pretty much open to all of Arizona?
I'm open. Well, Maricopa County is best. Even West Side is even better. But
okay.
But That's the better one. Yeah.
Okay, Maricopa County and West Side. Yeah, that's a good area for sure. So I'll make sure I send you some of those properties that I may have. Now, as far as just an exit strategy, are you looking to do more buy and holds or more fix and flips this year?
Well, we're doing both. We're doing more fix and flips, but we still are doing some buy and hold stuff too.
Gotcha. Okay, but primarily, you know, you want to put more money into anything that you could rehab and get money right back out real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I'll definitely keep that in mind when I send some deals your way. I look forward to doing business with you in the near future.
All right. Thanks for calling.
All right. You have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Didn't he say his name was Lamar? I'm just so confused.
Yes, Lamar. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was good, though. That was real good.
Good. So, Didi, that's number 3, girl. That's number 3. Do anybody got any questions? I'm just done. I'm done. Between Diana crying, people being in the shower, the cars riding by. It's cold. I feel like I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Please let me know if anybody got some value tonight. Please, because I might not show up tomorrow. Good, Denise. Tell me, like, what's your main takeaway that you took from? Like, what was something that's like, yo, that was real nice right there. That was real nice. What was that for you tonight?
Stop being scared and just keep calling.
That's it. You know, in the
it's basically a conversation. I think we get hung. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I think where I get hung up at is if I don't know. Okay, Mr. Buyer or seller, are you interested in buying any property in your area in the near future? Okay, if he say yeah, okay, say what next? So I basically got my next out of the calls that you made tonight. You know, keep talking. Okay, well, what you trying to do? You trying to buy and hold? Mm-hmm. Or you trying to? Say buy and hold,
or fix and flip,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, you know, all of them pretty much said they do both, right? And so you want to send both that way. But as you can see, the more questions I ask each individual person, the different answers I got. So I know one thing for sure: if I want to sell, fix and flips, I know I can comfortably send Tyler 7 fix and flips and he's gonna pick it up. Why? Because he's already actively doing 5 or 6 rehabs right now. So money isn't an issue for him. Right. And he also bought high end. You know, he bought that one for $300,000 and he about to turn around and, you know, sell it for $4 and, you know, pick up $75,000 to $100,000 on that one flip. Right. So yeah, right, Ashley. Yes, we and so same thing with who was that? Let me open it back up, Denise. Same thing with JJ, right? He was open to doing both. He was, you know, not really open to a whole lot, but he's open to multiple areas, right? So he wasn't really, you know, conversational, but I got an idea of, you know, whether or not rehab was an issue for him. You know, will he touch a gut? Will he not? Is he comfortable with making a little bit of money, which is 10 grand on a flip? You know, if so, what that looks like, you know, that kind of thing. So I kind of got some clarification to say, okay, if I could give him a minimum of $10,000 and a rehab is under 70, then we're doing pretty good. With Lamar, you know, he was open to Maricopa County specifically. Like he said, hey, if you send me some Maricopa County and the numbers make sense and I could buy, I could hold it or I could flip it, then you got me. Okay, so it's different for everybody, and it could be the same questions that I'm asking them, you know, or in a different way, and I'm going to get different answers every time. So when we go to take our notes and stuff and we say, okay, we got this one deal, it's in Maricopa County, it's a flip. Well, who am I going to send it to?
Yeah. Let me ask you, how you get the list of potential buyers? Like, is that somewhere specific to like counties or?
So it just depends on how you pull your buyers list, right? You can pull it from PropStream. You can look on the souls, and you know how to work the county record. So you could go and pull up the souls like in Zillow. Like, let me show you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So pull the souls in Zillow. You know, do like the ones for the last year or something. If it's clearly, let me show you. I gotta show you, Denise. I'm sorry. So let me show you. All right, so we're gonna go to Zillow, and we're gonna go to Columbia, South Carolina. All right, Columbia, South Carolina. All right. Now, what I'm looking for is something that clearly say I've been flipped. Okay. This one is on the market. It's clearly.
I don't see nothing. I want that.
You don't see nothing? Oh, girl, I ain't sharing in the Google Meet. Hold on, let me share it. All right. Can you see it now, Denise?
Yes.
All right. So I'm looking for something that's clearly been flipped. So the gray walls and, you know, the here we go. These kind of floors is what I'm looking for right here. Right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is go down. Right? And I'm going to look at when the last time it was sold. So, and this one, it was sold in 2019. It was sold first in 2017 for $115. Sold again in 19, and it's now listed back on the market. So this speaks to me, and it says, you know what? This has recently been flipped, right? So it's definitely a price jump, and it's a time difference. You know, 4 months. You know, it took them to flip this and put it back on the market, and so they haven't been able to sell it for whatever reason, but it's a flip. Right, so I'll take this address, put it in a search to see who owns it now. Reach out to them and say, hey, you know, I see that you're fixing and flipping in the area. You know, are you interested in picking up any more flips? Right.
Gotcha.
Let me find another one. This might be one. Yep. All right. Go to price and tax history. Nothing has been here before they listed it on the market. They say they bought it for $145 back in February, and then they put it back on here for $260. Let me look at this one. Holly Springs Road. Price and tax history. All right, here's another one. They sold it. They bought it for $106 back in September. They turned around and put it back on the market just now in March. So it's about 6 months. And now they got it listed for $229. Okay. And these are for sales. So if it's something you see like this, then I'll put this in a public record and I'll reach out to them. To see if they want to buy more flips. So let me show you how you do it with the solds. Because the souls, you want to be in first because you know that they got cash sitting around because they just sold this property and they need to be picking up their next flip. This ain't, let me see. Yeah, this ain't, no. Let's look at this one. All right, very, very nice. 260. They didn't got much on there. Honey, what? What did he? Somebody like green. This one wasn't nothing. I don't think this one gonna be none. Look at that. Bought it in 2019 for $550. Put it back on the market for $695. This may be a potential. Okay. Let me show something else right quick. This is how you would find like a buy and hold vessel or a possible flipper. Let me do price right here. And I'm gonna say my max is gonna be about 70,000. I went to price, I did the drop down, and I put in 70,000 as the max. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so this right here, English Avenue, they bought it for $50,000, right? Let me this right here clearly look like it needs some work. They bought it for $55,000. More than likely, this is a buy and hold investor. And what we could do is take the address, just like if we was comping. We take the address and we put it in here. Why y'all ain't say I ain't heart the thing? It's gonna pop up. I'm gonna be able to do it. All right, so I save it. Come on. It ain't gonna let me do it. Make it a stupid account. Yeah, somebody tell me to make a stupid account so I ain't gotta be switching browsers all the time. Oh Lord, let me just do it like this now. Let's be great for a second, just a second. All right, so I save it. No. And I take a look at what's around, right? So I got a 30, a 30, a 60, a 20. Like all these low prices, I'm gonna hit them up, see if they want to buy something else. And then you see this, you start seeing like a 96, a 74. So they must have been in good conditions, or they must not know what they was doing, right? But it's consistently showing me these low numbers. So I'm hitting up everybody who bought low. Like this one, 72,000. Clearly this was a flip, right? Let's see how much they bought it for. They've been renting it. They've been renting it for a while. So they said, you know what, I'm tired of renting. I just want to put it on the market. And they just bought it for 72. What kind of foolishness? We ain't gonna worry about that. But if anything is reaching under 72, you know, I'm reaching out and I'm saying, hey, you know, do you want to buy some more property? Like this one, 81,000 properties. $81,000. They've been renting this too, where they just turned around and rented. So when you see stuff like this, where they sold it and they turned around and they started renting it, oh, you need to be on them because that's a buy and hold investor. Let's see if we can see one more. I just looked at this one. $60,000. That's what they bought that one for. Bought it for 25 and 13. Sold it for 65. Right. A quick little flip right there.
Yeah.
And I can also show y'all this for rent. If we go and we look at stuff that's for rent, you come over here, do the same thing, price history, and you see what happened. Look, they just bought this back in January for 62. Sound like a buy and hold investor to me. Look at another one. All right, same thing. So, bought it in 21, listing it for rent right here. And it seemed like all they did is follow the 1% rule. This is ugly. Like what they was thinking. How you got the great flows with the dang on wood paneling? And y'all should have told that out. That's none of my business though. Let's stay focused.
They want to do minimum work.
I'm telling you. And you see it works. Somebody in there reading it.
Yeah.
Somebody's in there reading now. So, what am I doing? Let me start with this. So, y'all, was this a list of buyers only or sellers and buyers? The ones that I was calling, Andrea, I did a mix of both, you know, but only buyers wanted to talk to me today. I hope we have a better chance with sellers tomorrow. So, that was buyers. So, we got 3 buyers for Didi. And she need to be sending on some deals because they buying. Okay. So we're going to work on getting some deals next, Didi. Is there anybody else in here in Arizona? Is there anybody in here that got a different time zone? Because I need you to send me a list of sellers so I can call them at 7 o'clock at night. Y'all let me know. So Anybody else had any takeaways? You know, as far as just navigating on the phone. So Denise, you said what questions to ask. So tell me a question that you're gonna ask your buyer. Y'all put questions in the chat that y'all gonna ask y'all buyers when y'all call. And who done got they 5 buyers? Because I've been giving y'all horn, and I feel like since I ain't actually sent out no paperwork for y'all to respond on and email back to me, y'all been getting real slack. Y'all just as slack as me. We can't both be slacking. You welcome, Dee. Denise, don't leave me. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's a question you gonna ask your buyer?
Are you in the market to buy more property? And if so, what are your criteria?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Monique. Yes. Proud of you, girl. Yes, Denise. All right. And so, what I was gonna say. So if they get a little snazzy with you, right? And they say, you know what? I've been wasting my time with wholesalers, you know, they send stuff to my inbox. It ain't no deal. What you gonna say?
Well, give me the opportunity to give you a better opinion about wholesalers, because I don't operate that way. I operate with integrity, and I'm not going to send you anything that's not going to benefit both you and me.
Absolutely. And so I want you to take out a part about wholesalers. So I want you to say, just give it to me again, because you said it, not me. Give it to me again without wholesalers.
Without? Okay, let me see. Oh, I apologize. You've had a horrible experience before.
Don't apologize to them. You ain't doing nothing to them.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Allow me the opportunity to provide you with deals that benefit both you and I.
Okay. And take the benefit out on you. It's just about them. Because you bring in value. So you say, I think I done caught it, you know, since I done let you say about 3-4 times. But, you know what? I understand. You know, I've been hearing that a lot lately, honestly. And I hate it because, you know, I'm in this industry as a wholesaler, you know. So I got to deal with people having a bad taste in their mouth about wholesalers. But I don't want to be included in that list, you know, because I'm Mashika. And so the way Mashika does things is not like other people do things, because I'm my own individual person. And so with that, could you, you know, at least give me the opportunity to prove myself, you know, one time. And after that one time, if you say, you know what, I gave her one time and she don't want to, she still ain't getting it. She just, you know, just put me in a bucket with the other wholesalers and we don't ever have to talk again. But please just give me the opportunity to change your mind about me.
Okay.
So gotcha. Yeah, so you always want to stand out from the crowd as much as possible. Don't even bring them in. Like, no, we ain't even putting them on the table. Let's talk about me and you, okay? Because we ain't never talked before. This is our first encounter. So let's see what we could do differently with this relationship, right? Because I value my time with people. You know, I'm not just calling out here just call. I want to build a relationship with you, and I want this to be an ongoing thing for year after year, as long as you're in real estate. So, you know, let me be of service to you.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I remember that.
You'll remember, Denise. It'll just flow. You ain't even gonna know. Hey, Zakia. Hey. So yes. All right. So Didi said, do you have a target market or a specific market you looking to buy in? Yes, Didi. Summer said, are you interested in fix and flip or buying whole? Yes. Yes, and it's always good to find a way to build rapport. Learn that when I did customer service. Absolutely. And so whenever you can be on that side, be on that side. And so I was a little nervous. We're bringing up the mentor. He asked me, you know, about Jamil and all that. And I'm like, okay, what is man on her? You know, because I don't want to have to re-educate him or try to defend my mentor. And so the fact that he had nothing but good things to say helped me. And so, you know, Paige, he buys in Arizona. Like, he's very heavy in Arizona. He got a YouTube channel. You know, everything I told him was real. And so he got a show on HGTV and everything now. So he's become a big deal over the last couple of years. And so the fact that he knew him, you know, I was able to play on that. Now, what was I saying? So I could just say, Like if I already came to him as an investor to invest, I say, you know what? I've been seeing some bad deals come across my email too. And sometimes I just sit here and just be like, do I say something or do I just move on? Right? Because I value my time at the end of the day. And so, y'all be like that too, because everything that they're talking about is real. Wholesalers do have a bad rep because they lock deals up and then they, can't perform on them. So they look bad on both sides, the seller and the buyers. And like I showed y'all in that Facebook group that I'm a part of, and they trashed the wholesaler about that, that's the kind of stuff that goes on. And so when you put it out publicly in a Facebook group, they're going to take the opportunity to trash you. But if it's on their email, they're just never going to respond to you. And you're never going to be able to sell a deal to them. Right. And so that's why I want to talk to my people over the phone and let them know, like, hey, you don't see me face to face, but here's an opportunity for us to get to know each other over the phone as much as possible. And hopefully we can have a follow-up conversation, following a deal that I may send you. And I want feedback. So just like that other guy, he's like, I don't buy out of my network. I just deal with my own marketing. Okay, cool. So, would you be at least opening to let me know feedback on a deal, whether or not it works for you and why or why not? Right. And he said, yes. Right. So some people lie to you, but some people, truly keep their word. So I'm really expecting him to give me feedback on the deal or just buy it, right? But you have to make sure that you're locking these deals up at a good number, right? And so if you don't know, the best thing for you to do is reach out to me and let me know, what you're working on, send me the address and stuff, property details, and let me know how, like, hey, Michigan, I'm getting to the point where I think this is a lead. I think this is a good deal. I'm ready to go on the paperwork. Okay, let me go ahead and vet this for you and make sure that it's a good deal, right? Now, if you feel like I'm going to go behind your back and take your deal, don't even hit my inbox up. Please don't, because we ain't even living in that. So if you want help, you want to get it right, you want to keep your relationship with your buyers, then I highly suggest that you hit the inbox up, and get some help. Because my goal is when y'all exit this journey at the 90-day mark, y'all are some forces to be reckoned with. Like, y'all going to have some stain in whatever market you are in, and you get to turn around and teach other people how to do this too. Whether it's your mama, your daddy, your kids, your employees that you're going to hire for your real estate business, whoever, because you know it through and through. Right. And so as we bring in more leads, it'll be more of a hands-on experience because you get to see it real time and we get to work through it together real time. Right. So that's my goal here. So we can't get to that point though if y'all don't market. So please do your calls. Please do your text, your mail, whatever you got to do to get in front of these people. Like Didi even brought up door knocking. Right. And so I'm willing. She asked me, she said, Michelle, you been door knocking? I said, yeah, girl, you. So I thought about it the first time when I went door knocking or whatever. And let me see what my husband done. Maybe he'll talk to y'all too. Tell us about our door knocking experience. Baby, you want to talk to the people?
Huh?
You want to talk to the people about door knocking? Remember when we went door knocking?
I'm not appropriate right now.
I know, but do you remember?
I do remember.
How was it?
I had fun.
You had fun?
Yeah.
Did we have like bad experiences?
Like the Indian dude.
Oh yeah. Listen, we put up on these people and we was just trying to buy the other property for them. But we come up to this neighborhood, y'all. It ain't nothing but mansions, y'all. Mansions, okay? Little mansions. So we knock on the door. The door just big. My husband go out there and I should have went. But I see him and the dude is like, what he said, babe? Babe, we talking to the people. What did he say? What did he say?
I don't know the details, but
he said,
what you doing here?
What you doing in my house? It's like, don't do this. Don't do this to people. So it was funny. It was funny because my husband was shocked. Like, why is this an issue? Like, I ain't trying to rob you or nothing, sir. I'm just trying to come see if you want to sell this property. And so it was so funny. But we didn't never have a bad experience. We had good conversations with people and stuff. And it was just good. So we didn't continue it long term because it was just like, people come to the door, they looking at you like, what are you doing here? They want to give you the runaround and stuff like that. But it's better to do it on like pre-foreclosure and stuff, or people's property that's about to go to auction because they have a need, and so they're willing to have a conversation with you. And so if you do go door knocking, the goal on the first time is to get an appointment. Say, hey, you know, this is what I do. You know, I'm a real estate investor in town, or I provide solutions here for homeowners in town. And I was just wondering if you would consider a sit down with me to see how, you know, I can help you in any way possible. And then you schedule an appointment with them to come back, and then you inside their house by then. So
now is the best time of year to do it. The sun is still up after 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Be home earlier.
And it's not that hot either. So make sure that when you do go, it's during the time that people is home. So around about like 6 to 8 or whatever, if it's still light outside. And then in the mornings, you know, you may catch a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad or somebody on their off days and stuff like that.
The weekends gonna be their best friend.
Yeah, weekends definitely. So make sure you take somebody with you. You know, don't take nobody with a hard face. Like if I I wouldn't take my husband again with me. I would have him go with another male so that it could be even. And then I just go with another female so that we could disarm, you know, somebody as a female. And so what we did, we started trading off. And so depending on who came to the door, determined whether or not if I went or he went. And then the conversation was always different between us because it's like he's a male, I'm a female. So it's always different. So take somebody, you know, figure out who's door knocking already in your market and tag along with them. And then what they're going to do is just rotate you or teach you, you know, what to do, what to say, how to say it. And then that'll be that. So y'all should do it. So if y'all want to do it in Columbia, y'all just let me know. And we can do it. We can do it. All right. But do y'all have any questions? What, Diana? Go to bed. Oh Lord. Y'all got any questions? Are y'all good? Y'all ready to get off here? Y'all tired of hearing me? Let me go back out the house for a second.
Stop playing with me. Go get that video right now. Why you be over there? Hey, you outside there.
All right, so that was y'all feel on the door knocking. So y'all got any questions? Y'all let me know. Denise, you still here? That's why I need y'all to with me so y'all can talk.
Thank you. You did good.
You're welcome. So tomorrow we're gonna do this again. So I think this is the only way I'm gonna be able to really get it in for y'all because I've been doing too much stuff during the day. And so we're just gonna call on anybody who's in a different time zone and try to get them on the phone and see if we can get some stuff rolling. So today we accomplished getting 3 buyers for Didi, and it only took about roughly an hour and a half to do it, calling through, but that's because I switched between each leads, you know, sellers and buyers. And so I feel like if I didn't call on the buyers, call on the sellers, we would have probably got more accomplished. And then my conversation with Tyler was 22 minutes. So depending on who you get will determine like how many calls you're actually able to make, you know. And so the more quality the conversation is, then the longer the conversations will be. And so you may only be able to make 2 calls in your 2-hour time frame, but guess what? Them calls was money. Okay. So I would say Tyler is money. JJ is money. And who was the last one again, Denise? I can't remember. Lamar. Both of them was money, right? And so all we gotta do is bring a deal to them. That's it. So I'm be on the hunt because I want to show Tyler and Lamar something, you know. And then here come Denise challenging me to sell something to Tyler before the month is out. So I got 15 days on here. Is it 15 or 16? 16. Which Google Meet, Didi? Oh, it's 9 a.m., Didi. 9 a.m. is your stated time. Go ahead, Denise. What you gonna say? You weren't about to say nothing. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's pray it out, and then we're gonna call it a night. I hope this was good to y'all, and I hope today tomorrow. Tomorrow will be even better. Yeah, I'm so ready to eat this salmon and go to bed, okay? So here we go. So thank you, God, for this wonderful day. Like, Monday was good, but Tuesday was even better. And I'm glad that we always get to end on a very good note, with Closers Collab and all of our wonderful members. And so thank you for the opportunity to be able to call on some sellers today and some buyers. And we got 3 buyers, Lord, so thank you for that. And so I ask that you just show up and show out. We're bringing these deals through so that we can bring value to our buyers, Lord God. And I just thank you for the courage and confidence for everybody under my voice who feels like, I still can't do it. I still don't know enough. I'm still not comfortable. I ask that you give them everything that they need as far as just encouragement, inspiration, confidence, boldness to be able to go out there and solve problems and serve people a platter of value that they never received before in their life because they never met, a Mashika or a Denise or a Didi or a Ashley or a Monique or a Kayla or anybody else that's on the call. So I just thank you for doing that for them so that they can meet the goals that they have for their family and they can execute the vision that you gave them to bring forth for their business, Lord God. And so I thank you in advance for all the leads that we're going to get this week, for all the contracts we're going to get signed this week, Lord God, and for everything that you're going to do for us in our lives, period. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Who coming to the Google Meet in the morning? Who coming to the Google Meet in the morning? Let me know. Denise, you was finna say something?
I was gonna say amen.
Oh, got it. I ain't got no amens in the chat yet. There go Kayla. There she go. All right, Nora, I'll see you in the morning. Didi, is you coming? Monique, is you coming? Uh-oh. Ashley, we're gonna have to get an earlier Google Meet for you, girl. You need to just come in at like 4:00 and we need to have a Google Meet just for you. All right. Well, I'll see y'all in the morning if y'all come. The group is pinned. Not the group, but the Google Meet post is pinned in the group. So if you go on the featured, you can get the link. All right. And I'll see y'all in the morning. I hope y'all have some good sleep tonight. I hope that, these calls helped you a little bit. I hope really a lot of bit. And that you guys are going to call some buyers tomorrow and find some. It's okay, Didi. It's okay. We could just do something with you and Ashley. And then we'll make that work for y'all. Because we got to get Ashley marketing. We got to get her marketing because we don't want her to be the procrastinator queen no more. We want her to be the action queen, the obstacle slayer queen, the lead queen, cold calling queen. That's what we need Ashley to do or be. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love y'all. I just wish nothing but the best for y'all. And y'all have a great night.
You too. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Denise.